what's up everyone? It's me, Joseph Cavagnaro, back at it again with another Joseph's Declassified Rail Survival Guide. I'm finally doing the West Trenton line. So yeah, right behind me is West Trenton. It's really beautiful. So yeah, gonna wait for the West Trenton Express. But yeah, in the Capital Stations video, I did cover West Trenton briefly. I guess I should review the station. But anyway, yeah, that platform's closed. This platform right here is the only one operational. So, yeah. Looks really beautiful. But the West Trenton can definitely improve. For one, high-level platforms. But then again, these platforms, they're like bare-bones platforms. So they work kind of well. But anyway, yeah, looks really... Yeah, it's operated by the Southeastern Pennsylvania Transportation Authority, or SEPTA. Here's the map right here. We're right here, heading down to Philly. I see a headlight out in the distance over there. So, yeah. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Alright, we made it on board. So yeah, gonna be taking this all the way to Philadelphia. Pretty cool, these coaches have plugs in them.
Yardley.
And we're off to our next stop, Yardley. Sadly, no beacon of light, beacon of hope on this one, but it is the West Trenton line, so it is like west of Trenton, so yeah, now we're officially in Pennsylvania. Also, you could totally use the West Trenton line totally accepts credit cards, so for future reference, it's like $10 if you also have a SEPTA key. So yeah, pretty cool. Although the not so cool part is that I think it is going to go up in price, so not sure how much train tickets will cost in the future, but yeah.
Yardley Station.
And we've arrived at our next stop, Yardley. First Pennsylvania stop of this adventure. Alrighty, we just left Yardley on our way to our next stop. We just pulled into our next stop.
Woodburn Station.
Woodbourne, Pennsylvania. I actually mispronounced it as Woodbine, but yeah. Here's the... But yeah, now we're in Woodbourne. I've actually filmed here. In fact, the Rail Survival Guide for this trip report was actually supposed to come out in 2023, but yeah, I kinda lost some footage. So yeah, but you know what they say, better late than never.
Langmore next.
Alrighty, so it seems like I'm not sure if we're pulling into our next. Oh yeah, we're pulling into our next stop, which is Langmore.
Langmore Station.
But yeah, I think our special guest is coming up soon. So, now that my special guest is here, would you like to introduce yourself?
Well, I'm Adam.
Nice to meet you, Adam.
Regional Rail Rider.
Wonderful. And you?
I'm Kevin. I'm here. They're cutting this one, and I just want to try it for once.
Understandable.
Yeah.
I'll leave a link in the description if you want to help save SEPTA, so, yeah.
I don't think it happens. That's why.
So our next station that we're pulling into right now is Neshaminy Falls, I believe? Oh. Neshaminy Falls, I believe it's pronounced. I could be wrong, but yeah.
Trevo's next. next.
So yeah, our next stop is Somerton. We just left Trevose. Oh, I believe this is another technically wheelchair-accessible platform. Somerton, we just pulled in right now. So our next stop is Forest Hills. I definitely see the forest here, so accurate title name.
Bill Bond next.
So we just arrived at Philmont Station. Here's the wheelchair ramp.
Beth Ayres will be next, then Express to Temple University. Beth Ayres Station next, then Express to Temple.
So our next stop is Beth Ayres, and then after that it's just gonna go straight to Temple University, no other stops in between, which I find interesting. So that's where the express portion comes in.
Ayres Station this stop, then Express to Temple.
Alrighty, looks like there's a big crowd at Beth Ayres, so yeah. Yep. Alrighty, so as soon as we leave, we'll be expressing through. So Adam just showed me that we're approaching the switch. Looks like we're gonna be waiting on a train. Hopefully it's not too long. As long as I could be in Center City by 10. That's what I'm focused on. Because 10 a.m. is when the SEPTA store opens. Alrighty, we're on our way again. So we just passed Jenkintown Wine Coal. Looks like we're at Fur Rock Transportation Center. So yeah, you can hop on the Broad Street line here, which is really interesting. We've stopped again. Alright, we're on the move again. cool. I think I see the aqua train out there. Oh, that's right. It's totally... I believe it's called the gel train, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, on NJ Transit it's called the aqua train, whereas on SEPTA it's called the gel train. Ooh. SEPTA ECS 64906. Here we are, Wayne Junction. So now we're pulling into another yard with more pretty bomber coaches. Just past North Broad Street. Interesting. I wonder if this is where we're gonna go under North Philadelphia, or if it's coming up.
Oh yeah, Steve's gonna be here at 9.
Yeah, he is.
Next stop, this is Temple University.
Alrighty, so we just left Temple University. Oh, over there's another express train. Yeah, it's up to AC 64. I did not get the number on that one. You could see, well, first of all, I saw our train through the reflection in those windows, and now you can barely see the tops of the buildings here because of the fog, or the clouds.
Yeah, clouds are 800 feet.
Wow.
And, well, I've seen close to 100 even.
Interesting.
Low I have on days. Pretty sure these buildings are over 1,000 feet. Yeah, the tallest Comcast building is 1,150 feet.
Jefferson Station.
Alrighty, so we made it to Jefferson. Interestingly enough, if you buy an Amtrak train to Philadelphia, you actually get a free ride here, which I've only done once, so yeah, that's something interesting.
Yeah, this is the big one.
But yeah, we just left Jefferson on our way to Suburban. You know, another cool thing about Jefferson Station is that at the GameStop here, I found a copy of Fire Emblem Warriors for the new 3DS. Just a game I really wanted to get for a long time. I have the Switch version. You could go check out that unboxing. But yeah, we're on our way to our next stop, Suburban. Alrighty, so we just arrived in Suburban, also known as Center City, Philadelphia. Alternatively, you could hop off here for, with the Amtrak train to Philly.
I'm pretty sure users can get to the market.
No, I use Jefferson.
Oh, yes. I think you should get off here.
I once did just to see if it's a headache trying to find it from your house. I mean, I did. I managed to sign it.
Although not too far from here is 15th, 16th, and Locust on the Paco speed line. Alrighty, we're pulling into our final station stop, William H. Gray III, 30th Street.
Looks like we'll be good.
Then you could get a little bit of a view of the Ray Street yard from here.
We're now arriving at 30th Street Station Amtrak. This is the final stop for the train. 30th Street Station, final stop.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
And we just arrived in 30th Street. Wow, beautiful station here. So,
I gotta go to class at 9:30.
alright. So yeah, overall, I give the West Trenton line a 10 out of 10. Really great line, because, well, it's the only way you could get to West Trenton besides 608, the bus. So, yeah. That's gonna be it for this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe down below. Go subscribe to KevW172 on YouTube, and I'll see you all tomorrow.